Hello everybody, we are going grocery shopping today together. I wanted to show you my market and the supermarket where we usually go to buy some groceries. And I wanted to show you where I usually store my fruits and vegetables and all the food we eat. Actually, we don't have a pantry. That's not a common thing to have. We have just this box. I really like to have some fruits at the eye level so that I could anytime snack it very easily and not eat something bad for me. So we always have fruit here. Now it's full, so we're not going to buy much fruit. We are only going to buy, I think, a pomelo, which is in season right now. It's not grown in Ukraine, I guess. A pomelo fruit, if you know what it is. I don't know, I'll show you the picture. It's not grown here, but I guess it's imported, and it's like there are plenty of pomelos this time of the year, so we're going to buy that. Also, I store my other foods here in the fridge. I wonder why do people have this giant fridge, because I just don't know what I would store in those fridges, because it's half empty almost all the time, and we have an empty freezer. And I don't even know how to use a freezer properly. It's just not in our habit. Anyways, we have some pickled stuff here, like pickled tomatoes, pickled cabbage. Actually, winter is not a winter without pickled things in Ukraine. We have even pickled eggplant. This is my mother's, and I don't really like my mother's recipe because it's a little bit too salty for me, but my husband enjoys it and I think we need to finish it. It's an eggplant. Actually, eggplant is a very weird word. Why would you call an eggplant an eggplant? What does it have to do with an egg? Okay, we have some stewed cabbage that I cooked yesterday, and I'm really happy about it because I don't cook very much, and if I cook I feel really good about myself. Okay, some of the sauces, eggs, garlic. Okay, what we need is a little bit of pickled things, I guess. Rice, some fruit. Let me show you one more thing where I keep my porridges and some of the cereals. This is like macaroni, lentils, I guess. And something else. Okay, we need to buy rice. Actually, we usually eat like buckwheat rice, potato. Buckwheat rice, potato. This is actually our diet. Not the best one, but this is what we can do with 9-to-5 job and feeling tired all the time. Anyways, our plan is we are going to the market first and then to the supermarket, and I'll show you all this. I'll show you all this. Our market is situated about 10-minute walk from our home, but we actually rarely get here, mostly because we have everything we need in the supermarket with very comfortable check-in desks.
Пейзаж, конечно, кайф. Странно, суббота, да?
Sometimes I feel that it's important to go to the local market because there are many individual farmers that are selling their own things that they make here. We have even here shops like here, but that sell pickled things that they make with their own hands. So I really like the idea of going to the market sometimes. And yeah, we have a lot of pickled things here, jams and other canned stuff. So I'm buying persimmon here, and we're ready to go to the supermarket. We are actually very happy to have a lot of supermarkets in the market near us, so that we don't actually need any car because everything is very close to our home. And can you see the great variety of things here? I know that there are even bigger varieties in some of other countries. Oh, pomelo is too expensive, we're not buying that. But I'm quite happy with shops we have. We have 3 supermarkets that we visit constantly, and they all have their own peculiarity that we like. This one, for example, has a very fresh and good food, and very tasty food, and some of the imported stuff, like peanut butter. Actually, we don't have peanut butter in supermarkets in all of them. I'm very happy that now we have more and more plant-based food appearing on the shelves of the supermarkets, because I really like plant-based milk, and I remember that only, I guess, half a year ago it started to appear in almost every shop, because we started to have our local manufacturer of that milk. I don't know what it's called. So yeah, and can you see we have such nice checkpoints, or how to say this, check-in desks, without any people. You don't have to interact actually with anybody. If you're introverted like me and hate talking to people, then it's a perfect thing for you, because you just go through all of your stuff in your basket and pay very easily through the card payment. And here's your receipt. You're welcome. We're back. I want to show you the prices, but I'm not sure if I can count them very easily, converting from hryvnias to dollars. So I will probably just show this on the screen if you don't mind, and let me show you what we got. I put everything in avoska, which is actually a very common thing in Ukraine and post-Soviet countries, which is basically a big bag made of just some little rope. It's called avoska. That comes from the word avos, which means like maybe, in case. So usually you take this with you in case you need something to put inside. So I guess this comes from this word, but I'm not sure. You better ask a etymologist. I don't know, of Russian language. Hummus. That's our local, really nice hummus. We love it, and it's a great source of protein for us, because we try to be more of a plant-based family and not to eat too much meat, you know, to stay healthy. Cocoa. Just our local cocoa. I like to make it with an oatmeal. Rice. A bunch of liquid food for our cats. Sometimes we like to treat them with this one, not only the dry food, but sometimes we buy them the liquid food that they love really much. Oh, my cat is now seeing those and is absolutely impressed and excited to try this evening. Coke is not for me. That's what my husband drinks. That's also not for me. I don't clean my ears. Just talking about it in my video about the things that I don't buy. If you're interested, you can go ahead and watch. Some more cat food. Oil. The most common oil here in Ukraine is sunflower oil. It's so cheap, it's quite delicious. We got sunflowers growing everywhere in Ukraine. It's very Ukrainian plant, so sunflower oil is a lot more common than any other oil here. Bread, we got really tasty, yummy bread. I believe bags. Plastic bags. I'm really impressed by the things that they have here. What are these called? We don't actually have any solutions for not buying these plastic bags. I know these are bad for environment. It's just we don't have any other solution. We can't compost here. In winter it's very difficult to dig something into the ground, and they don't sell anything that's biodegradable that would be as good, as thick as plastic bags. So I'm in the search of something that I could use instead of this. So if you have ideas, please leave them in the comments. Potatoes. We actually eat a lot of potatoes. We are a very potato country, I guess. Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, we are all about potatoes, not sweet potatoes. These are the usual ones, and I think they are delicious. And persimmon. It's also a very seasonal fruit. It's sold usually in winter. I reused this bag because I bought persimmons in the market using my bag second time. I try to do this as much as I can. Persimmons, I love them so much. They're so delicious. I also just can't but show you the bags that one of my relatives gifted me for this new year. Can you see? She just made them herself. Can you imagine? She sewed it. She sewed it with her own hands. It's so beautiful. Yeah, that's a great gift for me, I think. Yeah, this is all that I bought. This is all I bought for now. Please tell me if you enjoyed this kind of vlog video. Actually, I was asking you in the community tab if you would like to watch it, and you voted really much for this type of video, so you're welcome. I filmed just what you wanted, and I feel good about this because I don't always get to satisfy your requests, but I'm really trying to. And thank you very much for voting in the community tab. This helps me a lot to understand you, to understand what you want to see from my videos. Wait a moment. Me and my cat want to wish you a great day. Goodbye.